Good morning. Welcome to
FunMath24.
FunMath24. So we're still talking about greatest common divisor and least common multiple in our pre-algebra or our intro to number theory book. And so we're going to do a little review problem today. Find the greatest common divisor of 20 and 12, and find the least common multiple of 20 and 12. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the GCD.
Okay, let's do the GCD.
So, we have to factor 20 and 12 first.
Okay, so go ahead.
20 is 2 squared times 5, or 4 times 5.
Okay.
And 12 is 2 squared times 3.
Okay. So when you're looking for the greatest common divisor, what are you looking for?
The stuff that's the same between the two.
Okay, so what is the GCD of 20 and 12?
It's 4. It's
Okay.
the same.
Let's write it up here. GCD of 20 and 12 is 4, because when you factor 20, you get 2 squared times 5. When you factor 12, you get 2 squared times 3. And the primes that are the same in both are the 2 squares. Okay, so the greatest common divisor is 4. Now, it's worth going back and check. Does 4 go into 20?
Yep.
Does 4 go into 12?
Yep.
Okay, looks good. All right, now find the least common multiple.
Well, we need to take the largest power of 2 here, which is 2 squared. And the largest power of 3 is 3. Largest power of 5 is 5. We get 2 squared times 3 times 5. So, we can do this easier by saying 2 times 3 times 2 times 5. Because 2 times 5 is easy. 2 times 3 is 6. Times 2 times 5 is 10. This is 60.
Okay, so the LCM, least common multiple of 20 and 12 is 60. And the way you find that is by taking the largest prime and power in both. So both have a 2 squared. The largest power of 3 in both, in either one is 3 to the first power. The largest power of 5 in either one is 5 to the first power. So the least common multiple is 2 squared times 3 times 5, which is 60. Now let's just go back and check. Does 20 go into 60?
Yes.
20 times
3.
3 is 60. Does 12 go into 60?
Yes, 12 times 5 is 60.
12 times 5 is 60. Okay. Oh, I forgot this blue does not erase very well, does it? La 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 la. Okay, so we have these two numbers, 20 and 12. And the greatest common divisor is 4. The least common multiple is 60. Now I want to show you something neat, because the other day you asked me, is there any relationship between the greatest common divisor and the least common multiple? What is 20 times 12 equal to?
It's 240.
240. Okay, those are our two numbers, 20 and 12. What is 4 times 60?
It's 240.
Well, isn't that interesting? The two numbers in this case, when we multiplied them together, was the exact same number that you get when you multiply the greatest common divisor and the least common multiple.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. I wonder why that would be true. I don't know. Do you?
No. Maybe
All right.
we'll find out.
Maybe we'll find out. Okay, so fun little problem. Find the greatest common divisor, find the least common multiple. 20 and 12, we found the greatest common divisor was 4, the least common multiple was 60, and then we just happened to notice that when I take our two numbers and multiply them together, we get 240. And when we take the greatest common divisor and the least common multiple, multiply them together, we get 240. And that's going to lead us to a theorem that says if we take m times n, if we take two integers, m and n, m times n is equal to the GCD of m and n times the least common multiple of m and n. And we can play around with that and learn about it. But this is how greatest common divisor and least common multiple are related. You multiply the two of them together, and you get the same thing as that when you multiply the two original numbers together. Cool. Okay, good job today, sweetie. Good job.